Well, not looking ever so promising for all the fetes and garden parties. But this weekend, the most prestigious competition in the world of classic cars is being held at Bewley in Hampshire. Among the leading contenders for honours will be a mechanic from Heemore near Penzance. He's just spent the last 8 years restoring a 1949 MG.
There are very few brand new cars that are in such superb condition as Bill Dale's 39-year-old MGY. Certainly no modern cars are built with the care and attention to detail that have been lavished on this one. Even so, it's hard to believe that 8 years ago it looked like this. When Bill bought the car for £200, it had been sitting in a shed for 5 years. The best thing you could say about it was that most of the bits were there. Over the years, Bill has totally rebuilt the car. He's also scoured jumble sales and markets for bits and pieces which have helped him build up a complete history of the vehicle. Now, this is the original brochure for the MGY series, the very latest thing in 1947. It advertises itself as the first of a post-war series designed to carry on the MG tradition. The 1¼ litre is typically MG in style and finish, from the world-famed radiator to the spacious luggage boot. It was fast, but not fast enough to get you in trouble with the police nowadays. When Bill was a young mechanic, this was the car he dreamed of owning. It was known as a good courting car because the front seats came out easily. Now, as a happily married 63-year-old, he appreciates it for other reasons.
It's got independent suspension, which is fairly modern. You've got the brakes that you're sure are going to work. The hydraulic are not working with bits of wire and one wheel stopping and another not. So it's good steering. They're fairly safe motoring. I've completely rebuilt it, took the body off, took everything off and started from scratch. Cleaned everything right down to bare metal. And built it up from there.
What inspires you to restore an old car like this? Because to most people it would just be a horrendous chore.
Well, it's a bit of a challenge, isn't it, to get something to look as it did when it came out of the factory. That's the main idea of it. And I mean, you're restoring something, this will probably hang on no longer than I shall.
But it's not for the money, is it? I mean,
no, it's a dead loss financially. Yes, you'd never get your money back restoring a car, especially if you charge for your labour. You know, hopeless.
But it must have been just years of headaches for you.
Well, no, it's not a headache. You enjoy doing it or you don't do it. That's the thing of that. It's nice to have a challenge to think, well, I can get something, or how can I make that up? And you keep going around till you can do it.
Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Coming on now.
Still a fair way to go.
Oh, yes, yeah, never finish.
Well, finished or not, it's going to the Bewley Classic Car Competition. Last year, in an even less complete state, it won 3rd prize in the saloon car section. This year, the prospects look even better.
We wish Bill well. I don't understand. If it's a good courting car because the front seats come out, how do you drive? Craig, you remember that car, don't you?
Yes, same year as HMS Amethyst.
Indeed.
I think.
And Sheila will be with us later next week. We'll see you again on